What's good, everybody? I'm Michael Hurdle from Raw Gameplay.
And this is Corey Ashley from Raw Gameplay.
Where the only thing we like raw is our video gameplay. Who's this guy here?
Who?
You, bro.
Who, me?
The original Crass. Raw Gameplay, back on the scene. No, he is not dead. He's here. All right?
Yes, I am.
All right, so just to let you know, we're gonna cover where you was at and cover all the stuff with Raw Gameplay with Nelson, Sour Patch, Sean, and everybody later. In this episode, we're gonna talk about the new Xbox 360 Slim.
Yes.
That's what they call it. That's what they call it. All right.
Yeah, just like they had the S type for the original Xbox. They called that S. It actually looked nice. It wasn't slim, but this was the newer version.
Since you've been going for a while, bust it down, bro.
Okay, so pretty much the original Xbox launched, I believe, like May 12th, May 15th, something like that, 2005. So we've been waiting, technically, pretty much over 5 years, whole years.
And this dude right here made sure to stress it. He said, "Hold up, let me see right now. Xbox 360 Slim. 5 years later, PS3. Are they actually following the route of PS3? 5 years later? Oh no, this is new. PlayStation Xbox just reinvented the wheel.
Yeah, because they know that the nice shape to it is reminiscent of the original Xbox and the big X thing going on there. That's a glossy finish, much like the original PS3.
To me, it looks the same.
Yeah, kind of like the same, but
the old Xbox.
The old
Xbox, but upright.
Yeah, the old Xbox that everybody came to love. Now with this now, I know one thing people have been fighting with since the day it came out. So
Let me guess.
The Red Rings of Death.
And what?
No, it does not get the Red Rings of Death.
It does not.
It does not get
the new Xbox 360 Slim does not get the Red Ring of Death.
We'll be the first one to tell you that because it has green Ring of Death now.
And that's confirmed.
Yes, it's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
It is still probably suffer from the overheating problem. It's not going to be flashing red anymore. It'll be a nice cooler green on your eyes.
Yeah, so now there'll be a green Ring of Death. And I've actually seen footage where someone was demonstrating the unboxing of the new 360.
Yes.
And happened to pick the console up or move it to the side, and it scratched the disc. Even worse now.
Shame on you for picking that up and moving it.
Oh, no, yeah. Shame on you for moving your own product while it's on.
Mind you, he probably moved it at it was at a horizontal level and picked it up at a 45-degree angle, and that was that.
And I used to realize, oh, snap, I cannot do this because this is prohibited.
Yeah.
Too late, bro.
They give you a big warning label now. It was before. It was in, the instructions and the warranty information and stuff, but it's dumb Americans. We don't open up any kind of pamphlets.
That's what they say. We don't read our manuals.
No, we don't. Every console that's been a disc have said it, but 360 is the only one that had that actual problem. All right.
So let's talk about the what it comes with. From the new Xbox 360 Slim, it has now it has built-in Wi-Fi that supports 802.11b, G. Put it like this. All of Wi-Fi, the popular ones.
G, N, Z, T, Alpha, Omega, all the wireless.
It supports all the wireless. It now has it has HDMI, which is in the regular 360, but this one has it has an optical import. It's not built onto the cable now. It's built actually onto the Xbox 360 now.
So that's part of the whole chassis, the whole frame now. So that's good.
So now, and then it actually has a like the PS3. Of course, we're going to compare it to it. Like the PS3, now you don't push the button anymore. You glide your finger over the start button.
Glide your fingers over,
and it has a touch sensor. Beep, and it turns itself on. Ooh, that's new.
PS3.
That's new. I've never seen that before.
Wait, 5 years, and we now have 5 USB ports.
5.
Okay.
For what?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
So I had 3 and 5. See, do the math. Not this. From this to this.
You stupid, son.
We waited 5 long years
for 2 more USB and no high def player, like no Blu-ray or no old school HD DVD. It's the same crap.
It's the same format.
The same format.
I
heard they removed the 2 fans now and put one big huge fan.
Like the PS3.
Like PS3? Wow, that's new. I've never seen that done before. What does that mean?
Okay, but it's going to come with a 250 gig hard drive.
Yeah, 250 gig hard drive.
People were probably thinking this is a step up. A new S Slim model. They might make everything slim. It's not solid state. It's going to be the same format as the old 360 console. So
it's not on the top anymore. The hard drive.
No, it's such a nice smooth little enclosure where you can slide it in and slide it out, which is nice.
SATA.
Yeah, yeah.
It must be a SATA connection.
Yeah, because you could utilize the same plug-and-play kit, you know, and supposedly there's going to be in retail stores, maybe in the future, maybe for $20, hopefully, thankfully, because before you had to go get that from Xbox. Usually directly when you had a problem with that stuff.
Well, they said it's Connect ready as well. I was wondering what that AUX port in the back means.
Yeah.
From what I was told, it's actually the port for the Connect. Or if you don't know what the Connect is, go on to Xbox.com
It's
and you'll
the
see.
new name for the Natal.
It's like the new Natal. It's like, you know, so
Whenever that drops.
you know, whenever that drops. It's supposed to be dropping in the fall, if I'm correct. Now it has a CPU, 45 nano CPU and GPU built into one. That's what they said. I think it's a fabrication processor.
Yeah,
from what I gather.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a new fancy fabrication process and stuff. Because remember when they were making these new chipsets to make it run better and cooler and whatever, they had quantum tunneling and all types of extra fancy stuff. You know, it's pretty much kind of like the same thing that just integrated into one thing, as opposed to the CPU and the GPU is one whole body now.
This is what they said.
Which is all right, you know. You know, what else were we waiting 5 years for?
It has no memory slots in the front anymore.
Oh, no more memory slots.
Because I heard now that Microsoft, you know, they actually now allow their customers to actually use separate memory sticks, like USB memory sticks, to actually transfer their profiles over.
Oh, like how I used to do when I used to put all my PS3 information on my phone and come to your house and then show it to you from my phone, but I couldn't do that on Xbox 360.
Nah.
Now I can if I want to spend extra $300 for the Xbox 360S.
Well, from what they said now, it's supposed to be a sleeker, slimmer design. To me, it doesn't really look that slim. It's about, 13 to 14...
It's a little...
Hold on, come here.
It's like
Wait. How much percent smaller?
17% smaller.
Hi, Nelson. How are you?
Doing all right, everybody. What's going on?
He's just here in the background. He's just sitting here. He said 17%. I said, can you just come over here and tell everybody, bro?
It's noticeable. It's definitely, thank you very much, Nelson. It's very noticeable. Yeah, it's noticeable, but not like, you know, super duper, like, you know, like you put it like in your notebook. Or like in your backpack and you know, not feel a difference.
If I'm correct, it has the same old dashboard. I was thinking they would put something new. It's the same dashboard.
It's the same dashboard.
I'm just wondering,
Nothing
when
new.
It drops, we're supposed to be dropping tomorrow, which is for the monthly beatdown number 14 at the E-Spot on Friday. What day is that again? What day, Nelson?
The 18th.
The 18th, monthly beatdown 14 in Jersey City at the E-Spot. Why did I say that? I have no idea. Just want to plug that in there real quick. Shout out to Big Sean and Little Sean and Silo and Ohms. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
So, you know, it's almost kind of like what I see. You know, it does. I'll admit, it does look nice. We like the nice glossy black finish. You know, the little extra, I guess, hardware features on there are nice. But it's kind of like, you know, say like the PS3 was like a Dracula and it spread her wings in the night and then went flapping around and went and bust through your window and bit the 360 in its neck. Now it turned into, you know, just like another monster like the PS3 is. Not exactly quite as strong as the original monster, but, you know, it's kind of like a glossy finish. We got a bigger fan now.
It's quieter, so you can watch movies.
Like built-in Wi-Fi now. It's bigger hard drives. You know, all that good stuff, but it's like it's the same thing that PS3 gave you out the gate, out the box from day one.
Exactly.
These guys waited, you know, a whole 5 years to give it to you. It's like, okay, it's nice, but I'm like, it would have been nicer maybe 2 years, if anything.
2 years, I would say about 6 months later it's supposed to come out, man. Competition makes better products, man.
Yeah, but
that's what I gotta say.
Yeah, but you know, it goes to show you that Microsoft is a little bit too confident with themselves. They should have come out with this. And the fact of the matter, you still can get the same type of red ring problems. They won't get exactly red lights because it probably doesn't have any red LEDs inside the LED display because it's all green now. But you're still getting the same. You can still get the same problems now.
From what they said, that it's supposed to be a new fan, supposed to be much more cooling. CPU is supposed to be much more processor intensive, but yet does not accumulate enough heat because we all know that the motherboard warps and causes the system to say it has a red ring of death. That's why all the modifiers put screws in there, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, to hold it down now.
Hold it down.
We at this point we know now for maybe like, you know, for the majority of people who had 360s for the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, they didn't know what caused it. Now we know what caused it.
Can I say something real quick before we got a few seconds left over?
Go on.
Ohms and Raw Gameplay is having their monthly beatdown number 14 on June 18th at the E-Spot in Jersey City. Go to rawgameplay.com and find out more information. I'm Michael Hurdle.
And I'm Corey Ashley.
Later, brethren.
See you later.
Bye-bye.